When you were little, you didn't have to think about money. Having some money of your own, you start to decide about what to do with it. While some decisions have been awesome, there are awful ones as well. We have to admit, making the right decisions about money feels great. Money is a tool. People use it to get the things that they want most in life. Freedom, opportunity, comfort, good health, safety, pleasure, while avoiding things like poverty, fear, stress, hunger, illness. Money, the root to all evil? This is the living proof how useful of a tool money is. The poor chase, while the rich embrace. Before I went too far, let's just say that having money won't guarantee happiness, but use wisely. This would be a useful tool in building you a future.
Subscribe!
You'll be amazed at how much easier to get what you want from your money. Being kids or being young is not an excuse not to learn about how money works. In fact, starting early makes more money. Money. It's great to have, fun to spend, and for some of us, hard to keep. By the way, if you stop and think about it, there is money flowing in and out all around you. Where does it all come from? Work. If you have a quarter in your pocket, it's because at some point, someone earned it. Maybe you, maybe your parents, maybe your aunts or uncles, or it might be someone else that you didn't know. Someone.
I can show you the world. Swinging, swimming, swimming.
Money influences how we see other people, and how we see ourselves. Maybe that's why the decisions we make about it often have more to do with emotion than with doing the math. You've probably had all kinds of feelings about money. You also have habits and attitudes that have been shaped by your family. A child whose parents talk with ease about family finances will think differently when it comes to money than a kid whose parents worry or argue when the bills arrive. A girl who's grown up shopping the sales with her mom will likely have different spending habits than a girl who has only seen her mother buy freely. That experience may incline her to like or dislike people with more money, or to like or dislike people with less. All this means that your feelings about money may be complicated, but the way you use money doesn't have to be. When it comes to making decisions about money, keep your head cool and your thinking clear.
Subscribe!
Saving is a habit, and like any other habit, it takes a while to establish. How early can you save money? I can't speak much for others, but in my country, you can start saving as early as being born. Technically, after you got your birth certificate, your parents can use that document to start saving in a government unit trust fund. You can ask your parents if they already set up your savings for you. If not, until the age of 18, you have to rely on your parents or guardians to deposit your savings in the bank. As for saving bits and pieces of shillings into your coin box, you will have to do that yourself. Could you save regularly? To answer that one, you first need to know how much you're making, and spending. You need a budget. A budget is a plan for how to use your money. To make a budget that works for you, start by writing down how much money you earn or receive on average, every month. You might earn nothing for this month, and a lot the next, so you need to keep track to get yourself a good estimate. Oh, be sure to include allowances, and gift money too. At the same time, start keeping track of how much money you spend. Either it on food, movies, candies, toys or anything else. Save the receipt and write the spending details as well as the amount in a budgeting book. Subtract what you spend from what you earn to find out how much you save for the month average. How's it look? Do you want to save more? Maybe you want to spend less, or maybe you can start earning more. Make decisions. Put it all together and you got your budget. Now that we taught you where money comes from, how to get money before even having a job, you learn how to save some of your birthday money and allowances. You know now that you can save money as soon as you've been born. Creating a budget balancing book. What's next? Let's try and make you a millionaire. You're worked hard and saved. Imagine that you got yourself $1,000. What can you do with it? Provided that your parents is not the confiscating type, here's what you can do. If you can get a 5% return on that money through your savings in 10 years, that $1,000 becomes $1,629. If you keep on saving, that $1,000 becomes $11,467 in 50 years. Can you imagine it? I personally calls this the snowball effect. As a tiny snowball rolls down a mountain slope, it gets bigger and bigger until it triggers a massive avalanche. In your case, an avalanche of savings money. A person who starts saving when they are very young has a big advantage. Simply by choosing to save that $1,000 rather than spending it, you could have more than $10,000 in savings. Better yet, let's say you got yourself a part-time job when you're a teenager, and you start saving $1,000 every year? Mind blown. If you can get a 5% return on that money through saving investments, in 10 years it'll be worth $12,578, and if you continue to keep it up for 50 years, it's at $209,348. Now, imagine that you are now able to save $1,000 a year with a return of 10%. In 50 years, you will have more than $1,160,000. Yup. That's right. More than $1 million. Keep in mind, now that you're going to start earning and saving money of your own, aim high, as high as it can be, for your future. However, don't expect to get there overnight. Make the goals you're working on realistic. Focused on the money that you have, not on the money that you don't. Rich is often in the eye of the beholder. There will always be people who have more than you, just as there will always people who have less. The difference is, however, is what you do with what you have. So, here you are, heading off toward tomorrow and the day that comes after that. No matter where you stand, the road to financial security starts directly under your feet. You know the signs that mark the rest of the way. That's it. That's the path that you want to follow. Stick to it, and what you'll have in the end is freedom. Freedom to do as you like, go where you choose, and live as you most want to live. Just don't go around and use money to abuse people. Okay? Of all the big, fat, fabulous opportunities out there waiting for you beyond the horizon, there are few wonderful as that. When it comes to making decisions about money, keep your head cool and your head clear. Ask yourself, where are you now, in terms of money? Where do you want to go? And how do you get there? Show to your parents that you're responsible with the money that you already have. Most adults are going to feel better about giving money to their kids, who saves a third of their allowance, than they are to children, who will blow their entire stash of cash at the mall every allowance day. Friends and their influences is also a crucial part in determining your financial success. Sometimes your savings plan will clash head to head when you're together with your friends. Spending just to get along with your buddies. Watching movies that they watch. Eating together even if you're already eaten, before going to the mall with them, or buying the same necklaces, toys, as a sign of everlasting friendships within your fellowship of the spending. I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. Before going, stay in good health. Learn more about savings for children, while keeping your money safe and sound. Do subscribe to our channel. It will help us grow and create more wonderful content for all. Thank you. Bye-bye.